The Young and the Restless spoilers. Will Billy's fashion venture be the key to Sally's independence? The Young and the Restless spoilers and updates reveal Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, could be facing a significant shift in his career. Despite his efforts to secure his position at Abbott Chancellor, the outcome may not align with his hopes. If Billy ends up being pushed out or decides to leave on his own, he might just have to turn a tough situation into a positive one. Although it would be disappointing for him, it could open doors to fresh opportunities, and it would definitely spur him to action. This might even spark a new passion in him, inspiring some fresh new ideas. Considering that Billy often jumps from project to project, it seems like the right moment for him to explore something new. This is even more pertinent now that he and Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, are starting to grow closer. Sally and Billy appear to motivate one another, hinting at the potential for them to evolve into a dynamic duo as their relationship deepens. While they haven't officially labeled their connection yet, it's possible that Billy will soon ask Sally to be his girlfriend. Should Billy fully invest in Sally, he's likely to dedicate himself to supporting her professional aspirations, wanting to be her cheerleader. Abby Newman Abbott, Melissa Ordway, was pleasantly surprised by the wedding dress design Sally created on such short notice. This impressed Abby so much that she encouraged Sally to pursue her own path again, suggesting exciting possibilities for the future. Sally has been hard at work on the design of the new Marchetti Z line, but she still needs to report to Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, and follow her lead. Since Summer has the final say, Sally might find her creative freedom limited if she continues down this path. Perhaps Billy could step in with a proposal for a fashion brand tailored for Sally in the future. He could potentially finance her latest endeavor, allowing her to establish a brand that reflects her vision, one where she isn't beholden to Summer or anyone else. This could also provide Billy with a fresh project to dive into. He might commit to helping turn Sally's aspirations into reality, working diligently behind the scenes to manage the details. Sally has experienced her share of fashion failures, and her attempt at an interior design business didn't pan out either. It's understandable that she might be hesitant about Billy's proposal, particularly since blending personal and professional lives can lead to complications. However, Billy could convince Sally that they have the potential to become an unbeatable duo. As they embark on this new venture, Sally might find herself drawn to Billy in unexpected ways. Our predictions for Y&R suggest that both Sally and Billy are on the brink of career revivals, so keep an eye out for developments on their potential partnership. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with Y&R right now. Come back here often for the Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates. In Asterisk, The Young and the Restless Asterisk, the drama never rests, especially in the world of business power plays and personal quests for independence. Sally Spectra, an ambitious and talented designer, has been in a whirlwind of ups and downs since arriving in Genoa City. She's fought hard to establish herself, clawing her way into Newman Media, only to find herself caught between the rivalry of the Newman brothers, Nick and Adam, and the corporate wars waged around her. Now, with Billy Abbott's emerging fashion venture on the horizon, viewers are left wondering, could this be the break Sally needs to finally stand on her own 2 feet, free from the Newman family's influence? #### a step towards freedom. Sally has always dreamed big, and independence has been at the core of that dream. Her undeniable creativity and her fierce drive have gotten her far, but her entanglements with powerful men, particularly the Newmans, have often cast a shadow over her achievements. First, it was Adam, whose passionate, volatile personality both thrilled and drained her. Their relationship pushed Sally into the heart of Newman Media, but when their romance fell apart, she was left with fractured alliances and the need to prove herself on her own. Then came Nick, the good Newman, who offered stability and seemed to genuinely care about Sally's happiness. However, his connection to the family empire still left her feeling like she was always under someone else's thumb. Enter Billy Abbott. With a history of impulsive decisions and a seemingly endless desire to prove himself, Billy is the last person many would expect to be a guiding force in Sally's quest for independence. However, Billy's decision to dive into the fashion world could be the perfect opportunity for Sally to break free of her ties to the Newmans, while also allowing Billy to finally pursue a business venture that feels true to his rebellious, creative spirit. #### Billy's venture, a perfect fit for Sally. Billy has never been one to shy away from risk. His recent departure from Chancellor Winters left him untethered from his family's legacy and traditional business path. Now he's itching for something different, something that feels uniquely his. The fashion industry is a wild new terrain for Billy, one where he could disrupt established norms and push boundaries, just as he loves to do. But while Billy is brimming with ambition and passion, he's short on one key resource: a visionary designer who can bring his ideas to life. That's where Sally comes in. Sally's expertise and bold approach to fashion could make her the ideal partner for Billy in this new venture. By teaming up with Billy, she'd have the opportunity to create her designs without the constant weight of Newman scrutiny. Together, they could carve out a space for edgy, forward-thinking fashion in Genoa City, with Sally in the spotlight as the driving force behind the brand's image and style. #### Obstacles along the way. Of course, nothing in Genoa City is ever simple. Sally's ties to Nick could complicate matters, especially if he sees her involvement with Billy as a threat to her stability or safety. Nick has always been protective of Sally, sometimes to a fault, and he might view Billy's unpredictable track record as risky for her. Moreover, the Newman family has a long memory and doesn't take kindly to anyone who tries to step outside their sphere of influence. Victor Newman, in particular, might see Sally's alignment with Billy as an act of defiance and betrayal, potentially leading him to take measures to thwart their venture. Another obstacle is Billy's own history. Known for being impulsive and sometimes lacking follow-through, he'll need to prove to Sally that he's serious about this venture and won't leave her high and dry if things get tough. Billy's passion can burn hot and fast, but Sally needs the reassurance that he's committed for the long haul, especially given that her reputation and future would be on the line alongside his. ###, the road to success or sabotage. If Billy and Sally manage to align their goals, they could create something truly revolutionary. Sally has a unique vision, blending high fashion with a touch of edge that's missing in Genoa City's fashion scene. And Billy's willingness to break the rules could set them apart from other ventures. They could establish a brand that appeals to a younger, bolder audience, capturing the imagination of those who are tired of the conservative aesthetics that dominate the town.